Welcome everybody. I'm super excited to welcome you to another edition of Lab Bytes here. You know, this is, I'm Jamie, and this is what we do at Carbon, this fun new little video interview series we're doing. And really what it is, what I like about it so much is I get to just talk with my friends and kind of introduce you to them if you don't know them and hear about their story and what they're doing in the industry that might be interesting and impactful to you and your business. So today I have the pleasure of being here with my friend Davide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
And would you please tell everybody a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you're doing?
Yeah, well, I live in Oxford. I've been in the UK for 12 years, but originally I'm from Rome, Italy. And I've been in the dental industry since I was 14. So
wow.
I just escaped the street and play football, smoke cigarettes. My dad pulled me from go to the lab. There was a lab nearby, so it's fine.
Gonna keep you out of trouble?
Yeah, I started putting models in the plastic room. So there I started in a very analog laboratory. And then I moved in the UK and I ended up owning a lab, quite recently opened.
Yeah.
I'm based in Oxford.
Right.
So that's my background.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. So, and you have, an interesting history coming from, analog lab.
Yeah, fully analog lab.
How long were you a lab technician, would you say, in the analog lab?
Well, probably half of it. I've been roughly 20 years in the industry, 24 years. And for the first half, it was just analog.
Yeah.
Probably the last 10 years, I've been focused only on digital.
Okay.
But the transition has been also a bit slow. There was a bit of analog. Until now, that I don't have absolutely anything analog. In terms of processing.
Okay.
I still finish things by hands, but all of the manufacturing is done with CAM equipment. And all of the design is done with CAD. But I don't have any plaster, I don't use any wax, and I don't use any acrylic. So my motto is, I burn every bridges behind me, because I got this from Napoleon Hill, it's called Think and Grow Rich.
Okay, yeah.
It's a famous book here in the US as well.
Yeah.
And with this state, I burn the bridge behind me. I have no possibility to go back. So I need to go only forward, and I need to find a way to get this obstacle. If the dentist asks me, can you do this? I cannot say no.
That's right. You don't have an option.
No.
Yes.
And you find a way.
Yes, you do. And
you find a way.
Because I appreciate that so much because I've lived it. So it was really quick story. Back in the day, modelless crowns. Before it was like just everybody's doing modelless crowns, it was kind of unique. A couple labs were doing it. I had some dentists ask me, "Do you do modelless crowns?" I'd say, "No, we don't," because we didn't. I eventually had this dentist ask me, big account, "Do you do modelless crowns?" Because my current lab does it. And I kind of lied. I said, "Yes, we do. We do modelless crowns, great. You're gonna love our modelless crowns." We'd never done one. And so I went in and told my CAD/CAM manager at the time, "We're gonna do a modelless crown." And he was like, "We don't do modelless crowns, And I'm like, "Well, we do now, and we're gonna figure it out." And that's what you're talking about right there.
Exactly.
I've heard musicians say that, some of the most successful musicians and artists in the world have said they didn't have a backup plan. It's not like they were going to be an attorney and they said, if this musician thing doesn't work out, I still have to be an attorney. It's like they had nothing but doing this, and I think that's great.
If you have a backup plan, you're always going to go back.
You can fall back on
when life is hard, you're going to step back. You're going to go get your wax and say, "Oh no, this is too hard." You're going to pick easy cases. That is going to slow down the process.
Right. Is that what you would say is one of your differentiators for your brand? Is your digital acumen?
Yeah. When people say it's a fully digital lab, it's not, because they still have acrylic that they pour, some wax, sometimes some model. So I don't accept normal impression, and I got rid of this material. But for me, it's easier because I basically found a brand new lab for lab that already exist. It's hard to cut off dentists that don't use, a yield scan. The transition is hard.
Yes.
But for new labs, the way is easier and it's possible. So I think it's a great motivation as well. If someone wants to open a lab, you can run it very easily.
Yeah. Come right out of the box doing digital, versus kind of changing from analog to digital. That's where a lot of the struggles are. Speaking about struggles and challenges, what's one challenge in 2025? Because we're recording this in 2026,
Yes.
right? So early February 2026. What's one challenge you faced in 2025 that you're either still trying to overcome, or that you're proud that you actually were able to overcome?
Okay.
Either one.
Well, let's say in the last 1 year and a half, the big challenge was obviously opening the lab.
Mm-hmm.
But how happened is very particular, because here in the US, usually people start from a basement, In the UK, from a shed in the garden. I started from a share house bedroom. I started a dental laboratory in my bedroom.
I think you might be the only person I know that started a dental lab in their bedroom. They may have dreamed about it, had the idea in their bedroom, but they didn't.
You can. So
Wow.
basically, I faced a redundancy, and I went through a period of depression. I felt a failure. It was very, very hard, tough time. And in that tough time, also that I lost cars, money, everything. I had a breakup with my girlfriend. So my dog died.
What?
Yeah. You know when something go bad, and then you go like, everything go bad.
Yeah.
And I was really rock bottom. But I feel very lucky. Then I've been born in a Christian Protestant family.
Yeah.
And I had education about faith, and I rock bottom, I found God.
Yeah.
And it
Awesome.
gave me the strength to get up and keep pushing it. And I found Nifty Dental Solutions laboratory in my share house bedroom.
Wow.
And I was doing design service for the labs, and I put a bench on the side with acuity units for doing digital dentures. So I was sending my design to another lab to print it, was sending back my place, I was putting it together, painting it, and send it out. And I was doing for some dental surgery, so implant practice, and these dentures, these flippers, were for implant healing. And thanks to this, I ended up with an implant business, and now do full arches with photogrammetry. And 10 months later, I basically got the place. I got a carbon. I want to get another one.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I made it. And now I think the challenge I've got now is a one-man business.
Yeah.
And I do absolutely everything. I work 15 hours a day.
Wow.
7 days per week.
Wow.
So it's just mad. I'm still here, so it's cool. But it's challenging when you don't have any funds, because I start this lab with zero.
Yeah.
I just use debt.
Yeah.
So I get a loan, then another one, then I made a bit of numbers, I got another loan, and I'm gonna get another one. I'm never gonna stop. I found that it works really well.
Yeah.
So with zero money in my pocket, I built a high-tech lab in Oxford.
That's so impressive. You know what? Yeah, it just really is. And I think it's inspiring to labs, because there's labs in the U.S., as you know, of all sizes. And some of the challenges we're facing here in the U.S. market are a lack of experienced technicians, and just kind of consolidation. 2.5%. The lab industry shrinks by 2.5% every year, and we're starting to see that increase. So there's 2.5% less labs every year. What are some of the challenges that you're seeing in your region? We're seeing economic challenges around the world.
That's
okay.
Inflation,
Yeah.
people like more reluctant to spend money for teeth, and they struggle around. So that's definitely one of the effort that lower a little bit the dental demand. But on the other hand, there's still lots of business out there, and usually in elder population have money to spend. But also we face a lack of technician. Our age is very, very high, so there's not like young generation coming in. There's another problem. And also, why some labs close? Because I think there's these big corporates buying all the labs, and it's making it like hard to compete with them. So they can offer better pricing, and you cannot really offer a price of a big lab. If you are in a niche, you have to survive, and you cannot compete with these like big labs. So that is another consequence, I think. So small labs that are being in danger because could be absorbed by this company or disappear.
Right.
So I think the right way to survive is be different.
Yeah. And utilizing technology is a huge key to that.
Yes,
I think,
100%. Because with technology, you're more efficient. You got less waste and expenses, but also you are become an educator for your clinicians.
Right, a good resource, as we say.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they will rely on you, and they might, instead of like send the job to a big lab, they would prefer someone where they can have a one-to-one relationship.
right.
And any problem is sorted, any digital problem is more like, soften up. You can go to the practice. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Really appreciate your time. I think one of the last things I'd want to get your thoughts on is what is one, there's so much technology out there today, and there's AI, and there's hardware and software. Is there one particular kind of technology that you're really interested in implementing in the lab, be it hardware or software, in this next year? Maybe something you've seen here at the trade show?
It's something that really piqued my mind, and I'm using it, is navigated surgery combined with photogrammetry.
Right.
So my clients use only this technology, so I'm in a niche, and I'm not accepting clients that don't have this equipment, because navigated surgery is guiding the clinician placing implants freehand. So there's not a need of surgical guides. For this reason, I don't offer surgical guides. And this is super beneficial because you can change the implant position on the spot of the surgery day, which you cannot do with surgical guides because you have a sleeve. So you cannot change it. You should change and print another one. There's no time. So when things get complicated in the surgery and the bone is not you were expecting, you can go back in your software, change the position of the implants, and then do the calibration, and the machine will guide you to place the implants with top accuracy.
Right.
And with photogrammetry integrated, then for the lab, you don't have to do a verification jig. So I do all of my full arches without guides and without verification jigs. It's that easy. And it's very profitable as well.
Impressive. Awesome.
So I think that is, it's the next level of guided surgery. Guided surgery is behind. I can see people are still try to figure out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Yeah. Well, and I think you bringing that to your market is another great differentiator for you as well.
Yeah.
Along with having a carbon printer. I mean, all these things that you've done, all these decisions you've made, have you on the path. So super impressive. Thank you so much for your time.
Well,
really.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, and just for fun, in closing. So, if you're gonna party, what's your go-to drink? Like, are you gonna do shots? Are you gonna just drink some nice wine? Are you gonna drink beer? What's your go-to if hey, we're out here and we are gonna party tonight and we're gonna go hard? What are you gonna do?
Well, I like to start in graduation, so I'm probably gonna start with wine or beer, and then gonna go on some cocktails, but probably I'm gonna end up on whiskey.
Okay, so we're gonna. That's what we call. So that's what I don't do, but I'm a little older than you, But it's I don't mix it up. I just hey, I'm doing tequila shots. That's great. It's tequila all night, It's not. Yeah, but you.
I start with something softer that for me is wine or beer.
Yeah.
And then I just go up in graduation.
Okay.
Of volume of alcohol, so I never go back.
Gotcha.
If I get a pint after the whiskey, for me the party's over.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, right? We're gonna have a pint and just go sleep.
Exactly.
Okay.
What's your drink?
Really, I like tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah, and it's so
tequila
funny.
Is dangerous though.
Well, that's what people say. I was just gonna say.
If you stone tequila all night, it's very dangerous.
It seems to have a reputation of it's doing tequila, everybody gets wild, and I think that's just it's just an excuse,
Okay.
Yeah, for people to get wild. Because for me, it's super clean, and I like it. I like the taste of it, and you can do shots.
It's a very fun drink.
That's what I think I like about it so much is it's like a celebratory drink, right? It's like let's kick the night off, do some shots. And the thing is, my wife really likes champagne.
Okay.
And so sometimes it's tequila and then champagne, and then that can be a real problem. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But then the next day you're like, oh man, that was not. So, all right, everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully this was fun for you. It was super fun for me. Hopefully it was interesting for you to learn a little bit about Davide, what he's doing, and appreciate you so much. Thanks for being a Carbon customer and just an awesome guy
it's my honor.
all around. Yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you.
See you soon.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.